Hi guys, it's time for another review. The first Sonic game was a massive success and was the second best selling Sonic game on the system. And if a game is good, then a sequel is a must. So on one fateful day, which was November 24th, 1992, aka Sonic Tuesday, Sega released Sonic the Hedgehog 2 for Sega Genesis and Mega Drive. Um, let's start off with the plot. Sonic goes to West Side Island, and there he meets a two-tailed fox named Miles Tails per hour. Get it? Miles per hour. Well, anyway, and Robotnik is searching for the Chaos Emeralds to power, which is gonna use to power his new spaceship, the Death Egg, which certainly isn't a Death Star copy. Anyway, the gameplay is similar to Sonic 1, but this time you can also play as Miles Tails per hour. You can choose to play as Sonic and Tails, or Sonic alone, or Tails alone. And Sonic has the new move called a Spin Dash. It makes Sonic or Tails roll really fast. You know what that means? You don't have to desperately go backwards and run through a loop when you can just hold down, mash the jump buttons, release down, and you're good to go. Anyway, let's take a look at all the zones. This right here is the first zone of the game, Emerald Hill Zone. It's kinda similar to Green Hill Zone. Two of the Batniks are copied from Green Hill Zone, but there's this new one, which is a shit sucker. It's cause of cheap enemy placement, and they throw coconuts at random times, I guess. Anyway, this zone is a good starting level with calm and catchy music. The boss of this zone is very easy. It's just about Robotnik running probably the slowest car in existence. And when it's down to its last hit, it launches that thing at you like that. And yeah, Chemical Plant Zone. Here it starts to get better. In this zone, Sonic can nearly outrun the camera, cause this zone is really fast paced. It also has nothing. Yeah, outrun the camera, Sonic! Outrun the camera! Yeah! Awesome. Not really. It also has this infamous water section with moving blocks. But to be honest, I've barely had any trouble with this part. But first time players it can be really hard for first time players. Anyway, the music of this zone is awesome and catchy, and definitely one of the best level themes from this game. Ew, purple water! The boss of this zone is kinda annoying. Not cause of Robotnik's attack, which is fucking pathetic. It's cause of this. It's cause of that fucking um those parts where the floor falls, which can lead to many deaths and frustration. Oh yeah, I defeated Robotnik before he could even attack me. Oh yeah, this is happening. Aquatic ruin zone. This this zone's name speaks for itself, as it has um, ruins and in deadlier water sections that are deadlier than the ones from the previous zone, and these pillars that can slow you down, and these grounder prototypes that can easily outsmart you, like that, coming out of the fucking walls. And you can also be lucky enough to not be able to touch water at all. And whoa, what's that? That arrow. Um, yeah, the so now I'll talk about the and if you get 10,000 points, you get a continue. That's good, right? Yeah, it's definitely good. If you're not using save states, and in this game, Sonic is faster underwater. Whoa, didn't get crushed. That's weird. Oh god, we gotta find an air bubble. Good, here's one. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes. Don't think of those as that there would be decorations. They're vital for your survival. And I'm sure everyone knows that by now. Right, here's the boss. It has Robotnik using the most predictable hammer ever to make those make those pillars shoot those bow arrows. But you can stay on the top of of one pillar to easily kill him, which actually makes the boss way too fucking easy. Anyway, the music is adventurous, but I don't really like it. Casino Night Zone. This zone introduces gambling. If you can get the maximum of 999 rings in this zone. If you try to do so, you might end up getting a time over. This zone is very very colorful, and look at the background. There are those small lights resembling probably cars and stuff. Anyway, this zone still totally looks amazing. There's also one badnik, only one badnik this time, which you cannot kill by doing that. You have to kill it from behind. The music is jazzy and good. This zone's boss is unique. It's the first boss of the series which has you fighting the boss in an arena, and you have to use the game's physics to your advantage. Like this. That. You also gotta watch out for those spiky balls and make sure not to get on the top of those flippers. Cause if you do, you'll be left defenseless and then you have a good chance of death. Yeah. Hilltop Zone. This zone has lots of lava and two earthquake sections, but it's still not very a very good zone. The music is corny and reminds me of the Alps. Yeah, there's not much to say about this zone in my opinion, but I'm high up in the sky anyway. Oh, and doesn't the color palette of the doesn't this layout look similar to Green Emerald Hill Zone to you? There's also this Badnik who is similar to Unitas from the first game, but has a fire shield. And this thing who who throws that drops that thing on Sonic if once he's under that the Badnik. And then this one who comes out of the lava and shoots fireballs or whatever those things are. The boss of this zone is pretty generic. It just has Robotnik coming out of the lava and doing that and flaming that using that his flamethrower which is easy to dodge. Mystic Cave Zone. This zone is one of the infamous ones as it has lots of spiky traps and there's one really there's one really infamous trap in here, which is there's this Batnik who moves slowly and makes him turns on that light which leaves him which makes you it damages you when its light is turned on. And there's also an upgraded version of the Caterpillar, which doesn't seem to appear anywhere around here, or never mind, over here. It's you can't touch its body, but you can only touch its head. You only need to touch its head to kill it. Anyway, here it is, the infamous pit. If you fall down here, you're done for. And if you fall down here as Supersonic and have lots of rings, you don't wanna be you. Oh, and the music. The music is good and catchy, but has a negative feel to it. This zone is it has this Robotnik with a drill machine, and he largely makes the ground shake and make those sharp things fall on you, and then uses his drill machine to ram at you. Oil Ocean Zone. The zone speaks for itself. There are some annoying badniks in this zone, such as this octopus badnik who rises when it sees Sonic and starts shooting. And here's this seahorse who follows you and shoots at you diagonally. They're pretty annoying. And the music is something that belongs to a desert level, which means I hate it. And I'm not a fan of desert desert level music, which means I don't like this zone's music. What the fuck, Sega? Why do you treat me like this? Oh, and if you get um 500 points, I mean 50,000 points, you get an extra life. The boss of this zone is annoying. It has the first part has Robotnik going down there, and then it has this unpredictable laser cannon. Oh, what? Ah. You can also um, do some cheat through the boss by if you keep on jumping here. Then you don't have to dodge the attacks. But you also gotta make sure you don't drown in the oil. For fuck's sake. Right. Stay tuned for part 2 of this review.